So penny stocks continue to break out higher while the SPY was going lower. We could see that here on the screen pushing downwards. If it's your first time coming across the channel, welcome to all subscribers. Welcome back. So the stocks we were watching here were LIDR and YYAI stock. And you could see that here it continued to push up as well. Now today, a stock exploded nearly 300% plus and continued with strength. While again, the SPY was falling, guys. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator at 9:10 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness down 42 vision, and put options went up 90% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve, check out the link down below in the description and top pinned comment to get connected and join the community of members maximizing within the volatility, whether stocks are going up or going down using our strategies. You can get connected. Again, that link is down below in the description and top pinned comment. So LIDR went ahead and broke out, and it broke out the high from Friday at 535 and hit highs here of 643, a nice push up. And then we also had here YYAI run all day, guys. That is something to not ignore, and continuation of strength here under those bull indicators and momentum. And today's stock, right, because this one ran from $3 at the open all the way breaking out that high of $3.90 and high so far of $4.46. We had VWAV stock go ahead and run all day, guys. The strength there was at 342 at the open. Since the pre-market at 231, hit highs of $5, pulled back, and then just took off and hit highs so far today of $12.60. This stock nearly went up 300% plus, and now it's falling, right? We've covered the news on why LIDR is definitely a penny stock you do not want to ignore. It is working with NVIDIA. And then you also had here the YYAI stock moving because of momentum, strength, and technicals in the chart. VWAV stock went ahead and broke out because of technicals and news that came out today, guys. Because the market cap of this stock at these levels is near 156 million, and even slightly even higher than that at the highs at $12, but right now sitting at around $8. And it was much lower near the $3 and $1 area, right? Down at those levels, it was actually a lower market cap. And the funding that it got was nearly over 30 to 50% of its market cap at those levels. And that is nearly 55 million in strategic funding deal for Vision Wave VWAV stock. And it exploded on that. And this is fresh capital designed to fuel the company's expansion and deployment of its advanced AI-powered defense systems. This is huge, guys. In the defense sector, and AI-powered technology, that is something to not ignore. When we go back over to the article, we can also see here the deal was not just specifically in general for that, but also to go ahead and accelerate the rollout of its autonomous aerial and ground and maritime defense solutions. So there's a lot of autonomous AI plus defense. This is big, guys. And that's why we saw the explosive move there, because this is innovation and this is technology. And then we're seeing things moving pretty quickly. And now this pullback could be the setup before the next bull run. And there's levels to watch. And there's also things here going on with 42 vision I do not want to ignore. So let's pull up the bull and bear indicators. And we could see it here. And we also see here in the chart a full transition so far on the 5-minute from bright green bars to white with red borders. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as extra layers of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with Vision Wave VWAV stock under a bear indicator on the 5-minute, hit a dip area, and it's trying to find support here at $8. And this is the first bear indicator that pops up since the bull indicator at 383. Now, when we zoom out and look at this from the 15-minute, we still haven't hit a dip area. And if we were to break this support down here near 760, the first thing I'll watch is if this bear indicator can get canceled on any run back up. That's going to be so important, especially if we hit white with red borders, and we want the lower time frames to align with it because it popped up here near 953, and we want multiple bull indicators again, just like this 15-minute holding up since the day before, back on Friday, the last trading day at the 212 area, and then you had the 5-minute, and you also had the 3-minute aligning, right? Because we had that strength there at the open, and then pushing back up from $4 all the way up towards the $12 area. That was a really strong move and lots of momentum there, but we need those levels to go ahead and align and multiple bull indicators for those confirmations. And now these are not the only opportunities happening in the market. Penny stocks are very volatile and exciting, and especially when those multiple confirmations are in. But you could see here popping up on the screen, we had a Tesla bot notification over at our Discord, and one of the members maximized on it, and you can see the move there on Tesla, and they made over $4,000 following our strategy, following the notification and the strength in the charts. And he breaks it all down there, what he was looking for and how he approached it, guys. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge and turn learning into earning, check out the link down below and join the community of members using 42 Vision to maximize in the volatility. So here we are, and VWAV, it's going to be crucial to hold, most importantly, if it was to hit white with red borders on the 15-minute and continue with this bear indicator, hold above the $6.50 to $7 area. $6.50 to $7.40 there. You could see it rejected that area 4 times before it was able to break out and go higher. That's going to be a crucial level, and that's the support that held things down every time it came back down, and then it pushed up for the next leg up. And this right here, with this full pullback that we see on the 5-minute so far, and we've hit the dip area, and if we were to continue to test supports with the 15-minute, this could be the setup before the next bull run, because when we go to the 30-minute, this is the first bear indicator that pops up, but the 1 hour is under a bull indicator still, and that's what we want to see. And all those bright green bars of strength is something to not ignore. And this news is not going to just fade away. We need to see what happens going into tomorrow. And a lot of stocks that have to do with AI news, like YYAI and LIDR and anything that's autonomous, has been moving lately, guys. That is looking like the trend, and that's looking like the news that matters. And it's definitely something to be watching in the penny stock space. And all these stocks are innovating, getting funded, and growing and expanding. And right now, it's not just news and rumors. It is things that are happening. So I'm going to be watching these levels carefully in the bull and bear indicators and our inflow versus outflow. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.